Hi there, I'm Mike, and what I have for you today is part 2 of my Flame Toys Model Kit Optimus Prime attack mode. If somehow you found me and part 2 is the first one you're seeing, part 1 will probably be somewhere down in the information area, the downstairs area, as I like to call it. I know this is a little different from the kind of videos that I'm used to doing. I'm not doing a review, I'm not doing Star Wars related, I'm doing Transformers because, believe it or not, I started as a Transformers channel. I still love Transformers just as much as Star Wars, but it doesn't bring in the views that Star Wars does, so it doesn't get the attention that Star Wars does. So if you're looking for some regular Transformers content from me, Bots and Shots is usually where it's at. That, and I just did an adorable little video with my nephew. It's also going to be a link somewhere. If this is your first time watching anything like this is a model kit I'm building. It's all snapped together, so there's no glue required. This is what we built so far. This is what we built in the first episode. This is the chest piece here, and it's got a lot of great kind of articulation. You can see that I've got nub marks all over the place because, as fun as this is, I can't go crazy with it. I don't want to spend hours filing things down. I'm just not going to do that. So if you're looking for master building, this is not where you're going to find it. Some tools that I'm using, I've got these clippers right here to get the pieces off the runners. And I have this hobby knife right here to shave off the leftover nubs. I'm going to get this out of the way to create some more room. I've got my box of runners right here. And we're going to take a look at the instructions. Now, this is what I did yesterday right here. You can see it's pretty, there's no like words or anything. It's basically just, this is the piece that you need. This is how it goes. And you just kind of use your logic and do it. So, today we'll be working on this page right here. Based on these instructions, I think this is going to be a 3-video series from me. This will be part 2, and then I'll finish off with part 3. So nice and easy, not as crazy as the last model I built on this channel. I also have this nice little sticker sheet right here. I've used a couple of them. It's not been too bad, but some of these are pretty small. Now we're going to build the head unit, and then we're also going to build the arms right here. So the part 1 of the head unit, or part 12 overall, we need runner A, F3, and D1. So A is this nice big blue one right here. D1 is this nice gray one right here. So ones we've been working with pretty much so far. And then F3, I believe, is this tiny one right here. And we're almost done with this one. There's only 2 pieces left. Let's go ahead and get this one off. F3 1. Nope, this is F2. My bad. F3 is this little blue piece here. So let's get all these back into the box. So let's start off with the D1 2, which is this one right here. Snip. And with this, we'll be done with it. We just need this little piece right here. Now, one of those things you want to make sure when you're cutting off small bits like this is you don't cut off anything that's important. Sometimes little nubbins and things that they need to actually hook in to the rest of the pieces. But also, it's so small, you don't want to lose it. I can't tell you how many times I've just lost pieces. I'm just going to pop that in there. And I've spent an hour looking for a piece. And then it ends up being someplace stupid, like on the paper still somewhere. Okay, and then we need A9. This piece right here. Those are the 3 pieces we're going to be working with here. Then we'll shave down the excess plastic. And even if you don't want it to, if you don't care about it looking smooth, it's always important. I think I said this last time, but I'll say it again. It's important to shave down the excess plastic with the nubs. Sometimes they don't fit where they're supposed to go correctly unless you do. And this table, again, I said this last time, I'm like 2 seconds into this and this table is already hurting. Alright, it's already hurting my elbows, my forearms. You know, this one's not super bad. No? See what I mean? I dropped it and I immediately lost it. There it is. What's important about this one, I think, is this middle, this little middle kind of nubbin right here. Gotta shave that down because I think that will get in the way there. Alright, it doesn't take much to shave the plastic down, just plastic. It's soft plastic. Okay, so this goes in. These are the eyes. Oops, dang it. I cannot wait to get this in so I don't have to worry about this anymore, because these are the eyes. Just got to make sure that you slide them in the shape properly here. Problem with having big fingers and big hands is like tiny stuff like this is just super annoying to work with here. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then we have, please don't fall out. It didn't. Alright. So we have, you can see the plastic, the little blue back in there, and now the eyes are kind of blue. There we go. And then the back here, there we go. Now we have sort of the basis of Optimus Prime's head right there. Boom. Alright. Okay. Next one we're working with runner A again. A1, A11, A2, and A12. All from the same one. That's nice. Okay. So A1 and A2, which is this one. That's A1 and A2. And then A11 and 12 are his like antenna. That's an important thing for Optimus Prime to have. There's certain features that Optimus has to have to make him Optimus. And head antenna coming off each ear is 100% one of them. Also, some sort of, chest booby window thing is important as well. I don't know how interesting this is watching me just shave these down. So I might be skipping these or most of these. Just because you're just watching a guy shave plastic off of plastic. That can't be super interesting to watch. But it might be. Some people might think this is like some kind of weird ASMR video, but I don't see how you could with my grating voice. Oh, or the dulcet tones of my voice. No, it's pretty grating. I think what we gotta do here is this goes like this. This goes like this. We got this part here, and then gotta make sure that these are pointed the right way here. There we go. This one goes here. And they're kind of molded to fit the right way. So that's what we got so far. I like them straight up. Next we have basically his hat, A10. And that's this one. Alright. Don't think it matters which order I do stickers or not. Also does help if you put this on the correct way. There we go. Okay. So he's getting there. He's getting more and more optified. Alright, so we need two stickers, 19 and 20. 19 and 20. It's these two right here. Okay. So this one's 19. It goes on the right side of his face, but left side looking at it from us. There we go. Okay. So this goes, does this go on the cheek there? Looks like it. I actually don't know if I like this sticker. But I suppose I can always take it off if I don't like it. But yeah, I think I prefer the vents there. And what I'm planning on doing anyway, you could panel line it. So you see there's little lines right here. A lot of people will take like a pen and they'll panel line it. You know what? I don't think I'm going to do these stickers after all. Because right now you can see the molding on there. I think I like that better without that sticker. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to end up giving this whole figure a paint wash. It's going to get detailing down in those lines anyway. There we go. So I'm not going to worry about that right now. Okay, A7 is this one right here. And that wants a sticker as well. 21, that's this one right here. And I don't... I might put that one on. I'll put it on and see if I like it. So this part is going to go right there. And there we have essentially a completed Optimus head. You know what? I'm gonna make the call right now. I like that without the sticker. I don't think a sticker should be on that. I don't like it if there were nothing here. If it did not have any molding, it didn't have these little ridges, I would definitely stick the sticker on there. But since it has these little ridges on here, I feel like that kind of ruins it personally. So that's the head. I'm just gonna stick the head. Oh no! So there's a point at which we'll create a thing that goes up here. But apparently we don't do that yet. Okay. You know what? I'm going to do it now. Screw it. B4 and B6. So, runner B is this one right here. I want my Optimus to have a head, so I'm going to skip ahead on the instructions. It's silly to not have a head the whole time. Now this is going to be a ball joint here, so got to make sure you get all this excess stuff out of the way. Not really off topic to me in my life, but a little off topic to the video. Got to make sure I get this right. I love the smell of the heater. And it's a little silly, but true. I think it just goes up here. And this is going to go. There's a hole down there. There we go. It'll snap right in. A lot of movement in there. And this is just going to go right in that little hole right there. There we are. Woo! Now we have an Optimus and Optimus's head. And that looks pretty good. Anyway, I love the smell of the heater. I don't know what that smell is, but it smells good. It smells like memories. Working on this arm unit. So we need D2. That's a new runner we haven't really worked with before. So D2. Now since we're working with arms, usually that means that you'll get a runner that's doubled up. That's F. And that should be, here we go. I found it. Yep, that one. And then the same one over here. When you get to the arms and legs, that's where you get the double runners, where it's the same runner, but you'll find a duplicate version in there because they'll have the same parts for making both sides, because you basically have to make everything twice. So we don't have to worry about, like, if there's a left version or a right version. They're the exact same, just kind of depends on how you stick them on. So there we go, that's one. Now we've got both the smokestacks there. 4 and 5 is this one. So that's C4, C5. And then we need E29. There we go. This little guy right here, and that's E29, which is this one right here. And this is a very familiar hole if you've ever done a Gundam. It's like the arm flap for the arm peg to go through. So we're going to take this piece right here, and this is going to go up inside here. Just got to snap it in. There we are. And then this piece is going to go in to this hole. I don't like the look of that. I gouged it out. That's fine. I don't mind gouges because to me it looks like battle damage. This would be a good spot to sand instead of cut. It leaves these stress marks. And then this piece goes in like so. Alright, and what we need here is D1, this piece, which is I believe what the Autobot logo is going to go on. Which is definitely a sticker I am not skipping. And we need C13. C13, which is this one right here. First, we have to figure out which side is the front half and which side is the back half. I'm going to guess goes in like this, and it's going to go on like this. So that's how I have to put the Autobot symbol on, which is why I did that. Okay, so it's going to be on like this. Just gotta get it underneath there, line up the corners here, and then totally get it on wrong. That's okay. I used to hate stickers. I used to be just so bad at stickers. I'm a little better now, but not by much. One of the things that got me kind of better at them is doing repro labels. And repro labels, what's nice about them is they have this nice little kind of, like once you get it on, there's like a grace period where it'll slide around a little bit until you really get it into position. And then you just press down as hard as you can, and then that's what makes it stick. Okay, there we go. And then this part will go in like that, and that looks pretty good. And then this part will go on like that. That's like the shoulder armor part right there. Okay, that's one down. Next one is the other shoulder armor part. Okay, so we need C12. Actually, it's all the same pieces. I know what goes on what. So I'm just gonna get all of these. So we need this one. Yeah, the whole time I'm doing this, I'm just thinking, Mike, you should be recording Star Wars videos. You've got so many figures that you've bought and haven't recorded reviews for, and that's what makes that's what people come to your channel to see. But I don't know. I feel like sometimes it's good just to kind of step back, do something different. Those figures are still going to be there. I don't get the views that I get because I'm the first. I don't get them because I'm the best. I honestly don't know why I get them. One of the things that I just have to do for this channel, otherwise it'll become work, is just kind of do what I want. Now, I sometimes will prioritize certain things over others based on, requests and things like that. I don't mind doing that. But the minute this channel becomes a chore, like I feel like I have to do something, it was kind of getting there. Last Christmas, my fiance and I did, actually, she was fiance then, she's wife now, so we did an advent calendar, and we did it, so we legitimately did it, except for a few days. I'm shot and edited 24 videos in 24 days, like one a day, and it was a lot of work, that's for sure. And that's something that I'm not super looking forward to doing again, but I think what we might do is just be up front, and we might record it a couple days ahead of time, or in batches, so I don't have to work so hard. But then, the problem with that is it kind of defeats the purpose of having an advent calendar, because the whole fun there is you have an advent calendar where you get to see the stuff once a day until you get to Christmas. And if you are kind of ruining that yourself because you're jumping ahead, I know someone last year spoiled it for us, the last one, because he just ripped them all open. He's like, I can't wait till you see this one. And I'm like, well, thanks for telling me. We're kind of just doing this one day at a time, and you just told us what we're getting on the last one, so thanks for that. I don't really care super about spoilers, like when it comes to movies and things. Like, in fact, every Star Wars movie, Avengers, when that came out, the last one, I found out everything I could immediately, like as soon as I could, because I wanted to go into it knowing everything. It's less stressful for me knowing what I'm getting, like knowing what I'm seeing. But I just don't feel that way around like presents. Presents are different. I wasn't as careful with that one, and part of me doesn't care. Part of me might wish that I did care. And this is one of those things that it makes this official, is these are official Autobot labels, logos provided by the people that make them, because they're official. I buy a lot of third-party Transformers stuff, and none of them have Autobot or Decepticon logos on them because they're not official. So what we need now is F11. I need 2 of those. So F1, that's D2. Just going to go ahead and start clamping out all of these things. Toss that back in there. We're going to get another D2-3 and D2-4 out. There we go. Now we need C2 and 11. C2 is right here. There we go. Okay, we have this little kind of probably top of the arm piece there. So now We got this one that goes on this side. This part's gonna go basically making the same thing but the opposite way, because it's gonna be a left and right arm situation here. There we go. Okay. Then we got boop boop right there. Okay, now these two pieces we're just doubling up. We'll go ahead and get the other one out here too. E21 and E22. Then we need F1.8 and F1.10. So F1.8 is this piece right here. And again, these are made of like a rubber, not a plastic. There we go. Okay. And then F1.8 and F1.10. It doesn't matter if we get these confused or not because they're the same. They're all the same piece. Couple pieces right here. It looks like we're making elbow joints, so I'm gonna go ahead and gotta just kind of clean up the nub marks. Starting to get antsy, so I keep wanting to like rush. But there are some things you just shouldn't. You just shouldn't rush. Okay. What we need is this piece here, like this. And this is gonna go. So I gotta figure out how this goes. There we go. Okay. Seem to have made some kind of connector, joint connector here. Okay. Let me do the same thing here. And then there. Alright. So now we need F1.4. F1.4. There's one. And we need two. That's where these big pieces come in right here. Which I never got the nub marks off of. We're getting there, man. We're getting down there. This one is working out to be a little longer than I thought it was going to be. And that's okay. The middle part of a trilogy is usually people's, well, with the exception of like Empire Strikes Back, it's usually the least best one. But in the case of Empire Strikes Back, it's the best one. Maybe that just goes in like that, and then this piece just goes on like that, and I just want to make sure you get it on right. There we go. And then this piece goes on like this. There we are. Now we have a piece. Okay. And then just gotta do that one more time. Gundams use these little pieces like this when you build them. They're just there to kind of form ball socket joints, things like that. There we go. So now I've got two pieces like this, and it looks pretty good. Alright, next we're going to do the right side. We need C10, C15, and F1.5. So we're getting there. Oh, we're getting there. Okay, F1.5 is this one, and this one. And then we need C10 and C15. So C10 is this guy. And then C15 is this one. Okay. Alright. So now I have to get one of these things here. This is going to go in like this. This part's going to go. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Get in there. It's gotta, okay, maybe that's good enough. It's gonna go like this, like this. This is hard to do. And then this part is gonna come in. Okay. Now we've got a nice little double jointed elbow here. Alright. That was annoying. Alright. I think it's gonna be like that. Alright. Now we just need to make fists. So A21 and A3. A is this big blue one. Yep. Okay. So we're gonna go with the standard. I think A21 and A26, right? Those are the fists. Fists are good, just kind of generic. But you can see there's actually a couple different hands here. There's gun holding hands and there's fist hands. It looks like there's not any just open hands, which kind of sucks. I like open hands because they make it a little more expressive, but it's fine. Go, and we also need C, what? C7 and 8, and that's gonna finish up a C runner right there. These are like the wrist cuffs. We're getting there. So close. This is gonna go. Nope. It's gonna match the knuckle. There we go. Oh, these need stickers. S22 and S23. They're gonna go on the inside right there. And I think, yeah, I think I'm gonna do these. Okay, so S22 is gonna go on this one. Okay, I got that on super crooked, but we're just gonna kind of manipulate it. That looks bad. I don't know. I could take it off if I want. Okay, all this excess plastic on here. So this one's gonna go. Well, the reason I say I kind of want that one went on really well. I want that because it covers a little seam right there, which I kind of like. Okay, this is gonna go on. There is one fist, two fists, red fist, blue fist. Ah, oh, somebody kill me. Alright, and then this goes on like this, and then this goes in like that. There we go. Okay, so we've got two arms. This one's going to go up there. This one's going to go up here. And then, so we got to go like this. Oh, geez. This thing's falling right apart. This is an adventure just getting these things on here. Okay. Alright. Okay. So this is what we've made so far. Basically his upper body. We just need to do his legs and weapons next. But I think that's definitely going to be it for now. Ugh, I don't know how low I'm going to get this, but this was a long, tedious process. And while he does have a lot of articulation, I'm actually not a huge fan of how these shoulders kind of sit on his body, but we'll see what it looks like when we get everything kind of done. But that's going to be it for this now. Man, I need to take a break. Thanks for watching. Thanks for getting this far if you did. Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this for whatever reason. I don't know why you would. There's a couple ways you can help out my channel down in the downstairs area if you want to. Go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know if this is something that you like seeing. But like I said at the beginning and on the last video, it's something I was going to do anyway. So it's not like I'm taking time away from doing other videos, because I was going to build this model kit regardless because I really wanted to. So that's it. Thanks for getting this far, and I'll see you later. Bye.